Hey folks, good evening, everybody. It was a bit dicey there. It was real dicey for a real long while. How are you all tonight? We've got Dershep and the crazy watermelon who's been here for days, and Smiley Riley, Oak Tree, and Mr. Big Tiki 103. Hey, Low Polycats and Inga Raymond, Calzamar. You totally forgot this was Wednesday? Well, yeah, I mean, we very nearly just didn't have anything. Hey there, Kiko Disaster. It lives. Yeah. I'm still loading into the game here. I was too busy prepping for Plan B. Alright, the game lives too, looks like. Alright. Good. Good. YouTube isn't dead, yeah. What have I done recently? Yeah, I'm keeping up with the videos. I've been doing a lot recently. Yeah, temple construction, indeed. Let's see. We did some adventuring, a lot of resource gathering. I mean, mostly temple resource gathering and some adventures. We went to one of the better ruins, semi-story ruins. Mr. Big Tiki says, your series got me to start my own desert run from 121. Hey, cool. I hope you're enjoying it. I like almost everything about the desert except for when there's high winds and you get the sandstorms and you can't see. That is the one thing. I wish you could, like, I don't know, maybe find places that just have lower wind in general, or maybe even set, like, in the world settings, like, how much wind do you want? A lot or a little? Of course, I guess if you say a little, then windmills are not too useful. But yeah, maybe different regions could have different, like, chances for various kinds of wind. That'd be nice. Whale. I spy 8:30 on the clock. Let's bring you on game here. Hey folks, it's me. We just barely made it here. I went and installed like 3 other games real quick just in case we didn't make it tonight because of YouTube's downtime. But I went back to Down Detector and saw that the spike was subsiding. So yeah. Hey there, Keth and Ryuga and Pinix. Pinix hasn't caught a Chores stream before. Yeah, well these are kind of even more chill than usual. So yeah, it's it'll be a good time. So I have a bit of an agenda today. I did in fact install the light level mod. In fact, I had it last time we streamed. I just forgot I had it on. So, whoopsie. But as you can see, if I press F7, it toggles on or off these lights here, or this sort of highlight. Some of them are kind of weird, like these ones here. I don't think creatures can spawn on them, but the mod doesn't really differentiate like spawnable blocks, I think. So we do have some areas here that could use some more light at some point. I'm not super concerned about this area. We could certainly throw a torch and holder here and call it a day. We do have a lot more space like over here that's unlit. So during the day it's fine, of course, but at night these blocks, if there is a rift near enough, nearby enough, then things could spawn. And he's very displeased at that. And then I did notice, I was testing this earlier, there's a weird spot out here. This block believes it is currently getting no light, or not enough light. So we're going to just fix that. I'm pretty sure this should resolve that. If I could Yeah, we're in a cave now. There, fixed. At the cost of the music. You do wish the desert sandstorms would unearth random items from time to time, like a fluke panning drop? That'd be kind of nice. Hey there, Tina Kincannon and Ryan Richardson. So let's go take a quick peek over at the temple with the lights enabled, or light visibility enabled. I have a feeling we will need to make a few adjustments. Shaky screen. Oh, yeah, here we go. Red block right there. Okay. So I wonder what would happen if let's like pick you up. Aha. Let's maybe put you there. Alright, so that then... let's try moving you over a block. 2 blocks. What happens over here? Nothing. Good, okay. That works. So that means we can probably move you up to like here-ish. Maybe farther? Can I go 2 more? Ah, not quite. I can go... Oops. Like that. Yeah. That works pretty well. And I see some spaces here. So we probably do occasionally get things spawning down in there at night. Because that is technically underground. Like we had to like excavate to get down that far. So I think that's probably happening there sometimes. We do have this. Can I move that by 1? Yes, is the answer. Okay. I feel like this one could have been moved out instead. Oh well. Hey there, Solitary Gaming and Luthien Nightwolf. Welcome, guys. Ooh, here we go. Here's one. Let's scoot you to like there. Up, nope, a little farther. We'll move you over to like here. We'll scoot you back. What if I move you to there? And then can I scoot you back to here? No, not really. Okay. Tell you what. One more should do it. Nope. Another one? Okay, that does that. Let's just pull... Oh, this guy can certainly move to like there. Okay, that should at least stop most of them. We probably ought to think about removing these. And I don't think we need them anymore anyway, so we can get rid of these diagonal dirt things. And then that way we won't have these spawnable blocks floating there or up there. I probably should have, like, thought about how I was going to do this before I went and did it. Shoot. Okay, let's just get up here. And we are going to sleep through the storm. I am not intending on staying awake through it. See, I had actually gone ahead and I had installed Star Sector, and I installed Tactical Breach Wizards tonight, and I installed... what's the one? Just installed it. What's it even called? It's another like, somewhat tactical game about, like a dystopian world where, like, rats have come out of the sewers, but they're like, you know, big, human-sized rats with weapons and stuff. What is that game? Shardpunk. That's what it is. Then you two decided it was going to play nice after all. Which is probably for the best, given we had, like, I think a total of 6 votes on what to do if YouTube wasn't cooperating. Total, that was 6 votes both for combined of do nothing, don't even bother streaming, versus, like, play something, anything. Corner is active. I'm not sure I follow. I mean, is there a corner here that's like not kosherized? Not that corner. You miss all the drama, Luthien Nightwolf? Ah, you're right. The corner is, that's not kosherized. Now it is. Now that one's not. Oh boy, here we go again. Okay, so you. Oh, you. Do that? Not. I can, but that then leaves this open. Let's just do that. How's that? Yeah, there we go. That works. Good eye, Calzamar. Good eye to you too, mate. Corizette never gets tired of that one. And she says good eye a lot. That poor woman. She should have thought twice before marrying a dude like me. A cool dad like me. Of course, I wasn't a dad back then. Uh-oh, we got dad joked. What do you call a dog that can do magic tricks? A labracadabrador. That's a pretty classic one. I'll give it a pass. Alright, we gotta sleep somewhere real quick. Hang on a sec, guys. Whoop. Off we go. Dive into bed. I think I'll rest. Yes, I hear you. I'll rest up here, since there's somewhat less area for things to spawn on. Let's go. Run. Dive. There we go. Jeez, this is spooky. All right. So we're back up, and it is midnight, which is great. Just what I wanted. And it's high activity. Let's see if we can rest again. We can. Do I have food? I do. And cold daddy-o. Hydration break. There we go. Ow. Ow, my stomach. Yes. All right. Well, that's, I think, pretty good. But there's still a chance we could get things spawning down there. Probably only if we have a rift nearby, though. But luckily, we should soon come to a point where rifts really can't spawn too terribly close to the walls, because we're going to have lanterns everywhere. Just for reference, how far out? To get closer, don't I? Okay, so rifts could still spawn, like, literally right here, and just throw Bowtorn inside the temple. So I think eventually we're going to need to come through here and deal with that. Like, maybe we'll make, like, a, I don't know, maybe some kind of walkable garden, or even just a path along here where we can set up some some more lanterns on like short posts, and just put a stop to that. We could also maybe build a rift ward and just throw it inside. Another option. But for now, I'm going to turn that light layer off so it's not distracting. And we're going to cross off light levels, sleep through temporal storm. Since we're right here, let's check on the bees here. They might not be ready to bother with yet. And good evening to Genesis and Verdo Stabimento. Welcome, you're a new face around here. Hello from Indonesia. It's always a pleasure seeing your VS videos, Corzar. Thank you. Glad to have you here. Right, and the trees as well. So we only have 4 harvestable frames. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's do the trees then while we're right here. I'm just going to mark... Actually, I'm not going to mark beekeeping off because we have more bees. Just not here. Let's go do a little bit of this real quick. We're going to grab our tree saplings or our cuttings, and we're going to replace all the dead sapling attempts. But first, I'm going to throw some things in... Oh no! I'm going to keep these because later we're going to get some more malachite. So let's just put away the dirt instead. There we go. And that should do. That's enough room for all the trees. All the saplings. Alright, so let's grab a stack of each. Wish they would prioritize your hotbar. Hey there, Wade Parker and Takarius. Didn't notice you earlier, Takarius. Sorry about that. Got an orange tree. It's you. Breadfruit. Mango. Another orange. A lychee. It's you. Breadfruit is dead fruit. Oops. Wrong bladed object. They do prioritize your hotbar if you load your inventory. Okay. Good to know. I'll forget in about 5 minutes. Well, what I mean is, they should prioritize your hotbar even if your inventory is open. Of course, I guess there would be times where I don't want that to happen. I'd be like, they should prioritize the other one. So, I guess either one's fine. I'll check the other places up here. I think these are all good. Yes. These are going pretty well. Pomegranate for the first time here. Breadfruit. Yeah, we are getting close in the fruit trees. Olive. These orange trees just don't like life. Another orange tree. Man. A little sad that the random tree placement put a lot of the gray trees right in a row here. I wish we had an olive speckled in here, but I did want to go random, so I live with the results. Solution, more hotkeys. Hey, Hughes. Yeah, YouTube seems to have resolved their issues. I imagine YouTube didn't fix itself, but probably some very overworked engineers did. Network engineers with buckets of sweat going everywhere. Yeah, apparently there's a pretty big like nationwide attack from a potential nation-state actor right now. That was Olive, right? I forget what it was. I was talking. Breadfruit. Pomegranate. Yeah, I'll say it was Olive. Good enough. Alright, breadfruit for real this time. There we go. Attack on YouTube. Well, no, it was an attack mostly on government sites using network gear supplied by a company called F5. And other companies who may have been using F5 stuff could also have been affected. Plus, if there are government services or networks that these companies rely on or need to talk to, then those would also not work. All right, so Olive. Ah, I see what you did. Okay. Breadfruit. Wow. Like out of orange trees. Well, not out, but, burning through them. All right, let's get these guys down. There we are. All right, anything else that I have here that needs to stay? Don't think so. So I'm going to mark off, let's see. Oh, I didn't put trees on here. Whoopsie. Oh well. Hey there, Slavomir Durai Hairflick? Is that how I pronounce that one? Hey, and Biff is here. Hello, hello. What do you call a snowman that can play piano? Melting John. All right, let's get back to this side. And here we are going to throw our snad in here. Let's go do the bees real quick. I don't know if they're ready yet, actually. Let me take a peek. I got your name right? Hey, awesome. All right. Well, we are not ready yet. That's fine. Although, actually, I could harvest these corners just fine. Let's do that. Right, I didn't bring the stuff. Let's walk me walk across the desert again to get the stuff that I forgot for the bees. The bee equipment. Oh. I'm a clever one. Alright, so we don't quite have enough. That's okay, we'll just use it anyway. Because we will get some change back. Here we are. Oops. Oops. Watermelon just says no. Is that to the bee equipment? I am kind of thinking like at some point I might want to break that that other giant Langstroth hive down into 3 smaller ones to make it go faster. Let's do you. There we go. Oh, they do break in. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, we're going to have a mismatched pattern here. I thought these still broke down into cattails. I didn't think they did, or I didn't think they should have. But I wasn't sure, and I thought that we had gotten some cattails as change. That's okay. We'll have one that is the wrong color. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Nothing. Fight me. Alright, so they did break into cattails originally. Well, I know that you could, like, this color was always made whether you use reed or cattails. This kind of papyrus, yep, is new to 1.21. Alright, there we go. Eat while we sprint. Slosh, 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 slosh. And let's go ahead and pop these in here. And we're just gonna squish this down to the ground. Bye, honey. Squish. There we go. I think we had 8, 8, and 6. Wait a second. I think I'm missing a piece of beeswax. There should have been 24. Not that one matters that much, to be honest. Maybe it's not worth the run back here. I don't know. Do a quick check here. Yep, got it. There it is. When buying lip balm, what did the duck say? Put it on my bill. Yeah. I'll have to squeeze to a bucket. And yeah, Luthien, I did get tired of drinking the bucket. It was funny the first 500 times. Oh, no, don't eat it. Right, it's a crouch thing. Now I have to eat it. Wait, I better face the camera. Gotta face the music. There we go. Wasn't 10 liters, but, you know, it'll do. Hey there, Rose Ratonia. I mean, if you think about it, drinking honey is probably a terrible sensory experience. Yes. I personally enjoy honey in things. I don't like honey itself. I think it tastes... I don't know. It's weird. I can't describe it. Well, honey in tea? Sure. Honey in things when you're baking? Absolutely. Just like a spoonful of honey? No. No, that is... It's a one-way trip to Technicolor Rainbow Land. Bee vomit. Soon becomes seraph vomit. Because in real life I am a seraph. You know that, right? You guys are aware. Like this is actually me. Tyron made this game because I felt like left out of your society. And he modeled my character after the real me. Why would I lie? Orange blossom honey is amazing. Yeah, that has a lighter flavor. I can deal with that. Part of it is the texture. Like, honey is really thick. I don't like thick textures very much. I don't like yogurt for that reason. Okay, so I think... Let's get these here. Get the hammer in our hand. We'll need that later. Yeah, we can always just take our bed and go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go, and we're going to... I think this was rich. I want to kind of check out this area. I don't recall if we've been up in here before. But we did find there was malachite somewhere around here. So let's take a trip up there and let's see if we can find some malachite. We can check up here too, maybe. Yeah. And we need, there it is, about 2 stacks of malachite. Work off beekeeping. So once we have that, we should be good. I think that should do all the floors that we need and all the pillars. It might be a little close, but should be good. I hear the quern going. Let's see if it's done. It is not done. Let's toggle that off. Oh, don't fall in again. You. Oh well. Yeah, let's just turn you off. Boop. Goodbye. And sit. And off we go. When the construction company built the house, they didn't charge the chimney as it's on the house. With that terrible joke, I'm out. Bye, everybody. Indeed, I agree, dear Shep. Bye for the first time, Watermelon. That is so apt. You should pop in the chat a few days before an upcoming stream. You might see the scribbles of a madman. Viv asks, what do you think of adding wood turning or woodworking to make better tool handles over sticks? Yeah, I could get behind that as an optional thing. I feel like maybe once you get to like a certain tech level, maybe that would be required. Because like, I don't think you would just smash a steel pickaxe onto a random stick. You need to be prepared first. And maybe, it would make sense if, to make a handle, you have to pass a stick under a knife in your inventory. Like, you know, knife, stick, tool handle, boink. And that way, you know, you'd keep that continuity of having a tool handle, and that could be the crude tool handle. And then maybe you could do something similar. Maybe it would require a saw and a knife with a plank, and that would then make a, you know, a better tool handle. Was that swimming high in it? Yes. Yeah, Rose, that thing has been there for ever. It's been there at least since I got back from my hiatus when our second child was born. And Kurazumi was born. Draw knives. Yeah, I could do it. Am I going the right way? Yes, okay. You can park right up here. Oh, and there's gold here too. Nice. Maybe there's even still gold here. Oh, Dad joked. I have the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the San Diego Zoo. Yeah, that is indeed dark. Alright, so time to play the fun game everyone loves, which is called Why Are You Here? Oh, it's medium all of a sudden, I see. I love it. It's medium, it's almost 7 o'clock, so we probably ought to just take a rest. Somewhere there aren't hyenas within, like, a stone's throw. So maybe, like, right here? Yeah, let's do that. In we go. Rose went to San Diego Zoo once. Oh, a giraffe mistook your hair for a bush and tried to eat it. Oh, hey, the Gin and Tonic. Good to see you again. And I don't know if I said hi to Oak Tree yet. Oh, wow, that's fun. But hello, Oak Tree, and hello to Rippy Sticks. We're just gonna kind of mosey on over here, guys. A lot of bad things going on over there. I do not want to get tangled up in that. Alright, so now we play run and stare at the ground. Oh, I haven't gotten this one yet. Interesting. No, I'll mark it. I don't think we ever need this, though, honestly. We have so many of these. Ah, black coal. That's already marked. And pardon the jumping, but I am jumping so I can see better where there are stones to go inspect. You know, jumping isn't everyone's favorite activity, especially if you have motion sickness. Nothing. I am thinking that this particular area just does not have any malachite. Or if it does, it's like deeper down. Which is a possibility. More villager sounds. You found alum, Luthien Nightwolf. That's a lucky find. Yeah, I think this area just, for some reason, has a lot of meteorites. And 0 malachite. Harm. Harm. I do that when I'm in the kitchen sometimes. And Chris walks in and just kind of stares at me. Okay, well let's call it there as far as searching this area for malachite. Most of these, I believe, are bountiful, so we'll go check out this place where we found some malachite. And I could have sworn there was some that we found on our way down under here, but I don't recall anymore. We'll just grab this stuff over here. Let's pin you. I did pin the right one, right? Yes, okay. Of course, I can't see it. Buried in all the other pins. You know, let's go. We'll row the raft around to it. Ooh. Don't jump in there. Are you still following me, dude? Oh, this is where the gold and silver was. Okay. It looks suspiciously familiar. Okay, that wouldn't have hurt too badly. Still. Oh, we need to eat. Alright, off we go this time. Look for coal and malachite will be there? Yeah, pretty much. I could make lantern plates out of the meteoric stuff. That could be interesting. Also, an actually like good use for meteoric iron. If you have iron and steel, like meteoric isn't that useful, except as like, you know, showing off. Viv, you wish you could play this game? This game is supposed to run on potatoes, even like integrated graphics. If your PC can handle Star Sector, like at a reasonable frame rate, it should handle Vintage Story at a somewhat, you know, low graphic settings. Like maybe not so far of a draw distance. You go your first star, you drop in, and you find a free Paragon and Onslaught. That is that's a really good find. Luthien made the plate armor on your last save just because you could. Yeah, that's what we rock when we go adventuring, although we have the vanity mod on, so I have that, the visibility's turned off. Right, there's gold there, too, okay. Yeah, you think about maybe next Wednesday we'll go back out looking for Galena, get some gold. But I think at one point I did say we could maybe think about doing different lanterns inside the temple. I just don't know if the meteor will stand out enough amongst all of the yellow that's already there. Because the meteoric iron is kind of like you know, silver and gold. Need mushrooms. There's red wine caps. I'm kind of thinking about getting into red wine caps in real life soon. If Kurzet will let me. There's more over there. Dinotonic says, you feel like lanterns are the best use for meteoric iron. What's your favorites are copper and mildred chakos? Yeah, I feel like copper is nice because, again, it's another darker color. Which I would normally think that, like, brass I could say the same about, but I actually really don't like brass as a material in this game. It's just kind of, it's really dull. Like, the tin bronze is really gold, which brass is too. But in this game, brass, for whatever reason, is like super dark and tarnished. If you hope your luck holds out. Last time you had a super good home, the shunts were in the same cluster on the far side. Yikes. Oh, Smiley Riley's out. Well, thanks for being here, Smiley. Hope to see you again soon. Again. Alright, I'm gonna have to, like, remember what this is. It's right here at this dual question mark block and Sandy Beach. Okay. Got it. Got it, so I can forget it in about a minute. I actually had one once where, this is a Star Sector story, where I had like a tertiary colony, like it wasn't even my main colony, but it was way out in the boonies, but it was really close to the hyper shunt. Walked right over top of it, didn't I? Too busy talking. Yuck. Alright, we'll go here. And it was in a triple star system. It had a blue giant, a yellow main sequence star, and something. And like a red dwarf. And it ended up becoming my main colony because despite being so far out. Oops. Wrong buttons. There we go. I was able to get accessibility up really high. And then the game just started getting weird after that, where it was... Oh, shoot. That was fun. No thanks. What's up, buddy? As I was saying. So I got accessibility up really high. And where is this supposed... Oh, right, we took a reading here. That's what it was. Okay. But so the game started saying things like, it would be like, hey, there's a bounty in your system. And it was like my own fleets would come in and they would tear up the bounty before I could get to it, but I get the credit for it. It's just so weird. All right, buddy, what do we got here? Trace amounts of malachite there. Are you over on this side then? No, okay. Oh, you hadn't seen me use the rope ladders yet? Yeah, that's not a new thing, I don't think. Alright, let's get this connected. There we go. Alright, so it's somewhere over here. Are you over this way? Nothing. Okay. Is it down here somewhere? Where we have apparently been? Oh, well there's some. Hold that thought. Eat it there. Up. Okay, let's take a look maybe down here. I don't think this is close enough to that for this to be detecting that. Still trace. Okay. Let's just go in here. And we're going to start from here and we'll see what happens. You know what? I wonder if we are detecting that deposit down there. If it's a pretty big one, like a trace, if it's a big one, then it could have bits that end up here. And trace. Trace. I wonder if we dig down. Medium. I do think it is probably that deposit. So let's just go down here and woo, not that fast. Go down here carefully. Oh, Peter. Oh, my sweet darling. Okay, we're going here for sure. Okay, not a lot of you, but it'll do. I'll take it. We have not seen this in a while. It's enough for like one bomb. And you are Rich. Yeah, we'll take you. We'll cut you. Cut you out of there. And what is over here? Okay, so maybe we check over there after we're done here. Just because there could be some more saltpeter over there. And while we're here, let's also take a tippy tap of the quartz. Asbestos, yeah. Just quartz, okay. All right. Well. I just heard something echo from distantly in the cave. I love that. I love hearing creepy things just menacing me from however far away. Ow. Well, that's a weird color. Oh, because our torch just despawned. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Now this is... Oops, wrong one. Tool, you, and you, and you, and you. So this is pretty unstable here. We may have to, like, leave a couple times and come back, depending on just how big this deposit is or isn't. Oh, get out of here. No, thank you. I don't want cookies. No. Please. And no thanks. Ooh, ack. No! I don't like this at all. Okay, just stay there, guys. Let me do my thing. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, what the? Where did you come from? You probably fell from above, didn't you? You jerk. Oh my goodness. This is a nightmare. Okay, you know what? We're going to go and light this up a little bit. Up here? Is it worth lighting up here? I think so. Let's also light up this little bit up here. Ooh. That gets real deep real fast. I will still also put lights here for nightfall. Okay. Are we done yet? Oh, you know what? I bet he came in here. And the creepy music starts. Sorry, we gotta hurry here. Or are we doing this all evening? Thanks, I hate it. Okay. Oak Tree is teaching people new to VS how to explore. You advocate them carrying dirt and ladders. Yeah, you know, I've been watching a few people who are Minecraft experts play this game. And none of them, despite being... I just said the word. I just said the word, guys. My punishment. What's my punishment? My punishment is we lose that block forever. Anyway, they're other block game experts. And they don't carry anything with them. They're like, no ladders, no dirt, no nothing. They have like one torch, a single torch. I'm like, do you just not carry that in your, like, around when you're playing normally? All right, we got to go find somewhere stable here. Heretic alert. I'm gonna get paddled here. All right, let's go find somewhere more stable. Not here, apparently. Not there. It's barely more stable here. Come on. Come on, game. Don't do me dirty like this. Unfollowed. Alright, here's pretty stable. So we'll camp out here for a minute. While I recover from saying the bad word. Luthien doesn't carry dirt or ladders, but you still don't dig straight down. To be fair, you don't go into caves very often. Yeah, that's fair. Of course, you also do a lot of creative, don't you? So that could be... like, there's not much point in caving if you're playing creative. Hey there, Peblijo Castro. Good evening to you. We're just sitting here waiting for my stability to recover before we dive back into the pit. I think while we're here, I am going to put a few things away in a basket, maybe? When I was counting malachite, did I count these two? We might already have enough. I'm asking. There's a chance we might already be good. Let's put you in there too. Can you chisel the question blocks? I don't believe so, and I kind of don't want to find out what happens if you do. I suspect I go back to my desktop. I'm going to need to bleep that for the episodes. Well, luckily this is a Chores stream, so it doesn't get put into the episodes. So I'm safe there. Yeah, there is, so the only way that I know of to get rid of these, aside from just breaking them, like, there we go. That'll do it. But this is just a waste of time. Is to use a database cleanup. But that's something that Tyrone posted about in today's or yesterday's the 121.5 release. You can sort of say, hey, clean up segments of the world and just delete them from the database, and that way next time you go to them, you have to regenerate them. But like, I don't know where I've been exactly, and you know, if I say, well, don't delete any place that I've made changes to, well, now I can't clear this or not because I've made changes to it. So I need to put a warning in the video header in the video title. Yeah, I could do that. Oop. Oh, I didn't want these. Get out of here. All right. I yearn for the mines. I don't really, but we're going anyway. All right, this is probably the cave at work. Nope, not this one. This one. Yeah. Okay. It is foggy down here. My goodness. Game, do you mind? Sheesh. Okay, so I think, in theory, there might be more this way. Or not. Oh, here we go. Oh, maybe this is just a very small deposit. I think it is. Need a hammer. go. Oh, come on. Okay, good. It's not here yet. I do halfway want to, like, go over there again and see what's what there. What is over here? Anything interesting? Oh, there's interesting stuff here. Hi, guys. No. No. Stop it. Yep. What have we got here? Watermelon's back. Yeah, I think we knew your absence was temporary, Watermelon. What's in here? A single gear. I'm not going to take that. That's not worth it. A fire pit with fresh firewood. Interesting. 2 more gears. Still not that enticing, if I'm being honest. What I will do is take a tap right here. Lignite and bismuthinite. Nah. Nah. And what's over this way? A lot of quartz. Take a fresh tap here on the quartz, why not? Malachite small. Okay. It's probably just the rest of the vein where he got over there. Oh, wait, no, we got large. Okay. I think we found it, guys. We're going up. And then we're going to dig straight out of here. I'm not going to come back to this cave. No siree. Okay. So I think this should be lower. So we got small. We got nothing. We got small. We got small. So it must be in this direction then. Yeah, okay, we gotta go back across that way. Okay. Well. Let's go. This should be good. Very large. All right. Oh, there it is. Look at that. All right. Let's start tapping this. So we are. Oh, I'm also going to block that off for now. Swap our shield for our hammer. And we're going to just tap all these. Another single block deep, that's okay. I think this should be enough, I'm going to guess. Given that I likely miscounted our stock of malachite earlier, I think with this we should be good to head back and start actually doing flooring for realsies. Okay, let's take... Oops, you? Oh, there's more this way, okay. I do want to hit these corners a bit. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Wobbly Boost. What am I making with this copper? I'm making floors. I'm chiseling these, and then we are collecting the blocks. Do you go up? We do go up. Okay. Yikes. Well, here's where that very large malachite was. Just waiting for us to find it. Whoops. And we will likely have to go and make another trip to the surface here in a minute. Yep, this is a big one, guys. I'm making fancy thing. You're not wrong. Actually, misspoke. This isn't just for floors. This is for floors and some pillars. Okay, let's grab these guys. It's gonna get real spooky real soon here, I think. Let's see. Yep, oh yeah. Let's sleep real quick. You come with me. We're going to sleep right here. Just want to make sure that it's, you know, bright out. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Let's grab some more food out of here. So we stop chatting about it. And up we go. Alright, it's ladder time. Oh, it's break bedtime. Oh boy, yeah, we gotta roll. Use these ladders because they're easy to place upward. This is really unstable here. Okay, let's swap you for the shovel. Where's the shovel? There you are. Oh my goodness, what the heck just happened? There we go. Okay. Oh boy, well we're on the surface. We're not really safe yet. Oh, you know what? I should probably mark this, because I've already lost it. Let's just make a big old tower here. There we go. Alright. Ow. It's unstable here too. Wow. Cruel. Unstable even on the surface. Alright, now we're in a better place. Hey dear. Doing, 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 doing. Run away! Kura's fancy and enormous constructions company. Yes, they are very enormous. Not sure if it was a mod, but wasn't there a way to make unstable areas stable? Yeah, that's from a mod, I think. If there's even is one. I think Tyrone has mentioned being open to the idea. But that's about as far as it got. At least, you know, conceptually speaking. Imagine a Let's Play where the whole world is temporally unstable. That would be very difficult to play. Just because, like, you would constantly be going crazy and having like real tough drifters spawn. So you would have to get real used to fighting nightmare drifters real fast, and basically spending a temporal gear every minute or three to keep your stability up. Crazy watermelon. Goodbye. Hello, you came back because of an idea. Okay. You make these nights so interesting, my friend. Oh my goodness, we'll be here forever. If I go this way, does it spin faster? Ish. It's about the same everywhere here, so I'm not gonna really bother. Back to the canoe, or the raft. There is a mod called VS HUD that does show the current temporal stability of whatever region you're in. You'd think it'd be cool if lanterns restored stability, or certain ones. It'd be kind of cool, where you could like make safe havens. I could get behind that. Maybe not all lanterns, or maybe regular lanterns just stop stability from decreasing. Although the stability in the game lore isn't from light, it's from people and things breaking the literal space-time continuum. Wow, this is slow. Phew. I'm gonna throw a few things overboard here. Let's see. With the bow and arrow. Bon appetit! That. I will hang on to these. This is free quicklime right here. Piercing the firmament. Yeah, you mean like of reality's veil. The algorithm has been showing you a bunch of multiplayer vintage story. You're not sure how people do those big pop-on, pop-off servers with food decay. Are you talking about like Rubik's Raptor, Ryan? I've been watching a lot of Rubik's Raptor, like a lot. It's unhealthy. Oops, come back here. They actually don't do hop-on, hop-off. They do like scheduled times when they play. I think his group is sort of like a bunch of either a lot of his real life and or like long-term like internet friends. So they've sort of like synced their schedules up so they can all just play together like on like for 7 hours straight on a Sunday. Now I have done in the past. I was part of Rusty Gears, which was fun. I just I really enjoy doing the guide series, and so I kind of need to just probably not be on the Rusty Gears server again unless like it comes to a point where I'm between guide seasons and I need where I want to do a vintage story let's play or stream. I think that would make me go back to it. If there wasn't like a particular like, hey, Kurzar, could you do X kind of challenge kind of thing? Now where I want to pull up those ladders. Here they are. I'm going to pull these up. So we don't need them anymore. Just going to stuff that right in there. And then ours is right here. Actually, I do want to make sure I get my pickaxe ready. There we go. I'm going to actually do that. That should clear the fog. Hey, there we go. But yeah, as far as Rusty Gears went, I think there were a couple things. We did lengthen the spoil timer for most things, I believe. And also the months were just longer in general. And I think spoil timer was by that point based off of the like how long your months are. A lot of things in Vintage Story are keyed off of like the month duration. Multiplayer used to be cool to you, but it's like people all separately. Yeah, I don't. That's another reason why I kind of lost interest is that like we weren't really playing as a community, especially because we were a log on, log off anytime server. If I needed something that someone else was responsible for making, but they were only on when I was not on, maybe they're in Europe and I'm over here in the US. I couldn't rely on access to like basic necessities. So I had to get them all myself, or I had to at least make sure I had a backup that I could manage on my own. Which means I may as well play it single player, effectively. I think if I ever did do another server experience, I'd probably find or make one where we did like a, hey, we're gonna play every Sunday, or whatever day we'd pick, and then take it from there, so that we can be sure that we're all, available and cooperating, and probably do something like Rubik's Raptor does, where we say, hey, we're you guys are part of this nation, we're part of this community or nation or whatever, and we'll all sort of specialize in things. Okay, where do you go next? I think this is the end of this part. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna look here. These guys out of here. Oak Trees server that has some people overlap. That's good. But you have like a work requests thing. Interesting. I feel like we did some of that too. The problem is like if I'm planning on doing something and I suddenly realize that I don't have that thing. Like let's say I need to go mining, but my pickaxe is just broke. And the person who can make pickaxes isn't around. You know, do I put in a work request and hope they see it? And then hope that they're on in the next 15 minutes to make me a pickaxe? Hey there, Lost Lunar. I think you're in a face around here. Welcome. You've been playing a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance, Lost Lunar? I have never played that. I've heard it's pretty good, though. Vif's asking, sorry to ask, but what is you guys' background? You asking, like, what do I do for a living? Is that your question? You're returning face, Lost Lunar. Well, welcome back then. It must have been a long time, or I didn't notice you last time you were here. But welcome, either way. If I had a tool room with spares of every tool. Yeah, I could see that working. Where you have, like, you know, someone who just oversupplies everybody to make sure that you don't run out. That could work. That could certainly work. In-game, what is the game guy's stats? Oh, you mean like my class Vif? This guy? My guy here? These are my stats. I have 21.6 health. And everything else here is a different percentage mostly because of my class, but also because of armor. So I am a hunter. I get better range damage, worse melee damage, worse mining actually. Oh no, there's more. We gotta hurry. You guys all like playing with X skills on? I have not played with it on. Never actually tried it, honestly. It does look like it might make some things too easy, but I don't know. I don't have a good gauge for that because I've never played with it on. My goodness, but this, like... I don't mean to complain about having too many pieces of malachite, but boy howdy. Oh my goodness, stop it. Oh man. Here's more. Oh no, stop it. Stop it. Okay, that is the last one I'm going to grab. There we go. Okay. I will take a very quick keep a tap here and see if there's any gold nearby. Nope. None. Then we are out of here. Let's go. All right. Quite deep while we go. Do I like the class system and would I change anything? Honestly, I would. I actually, well, I would and I wouldn't. I don't know how to put this. I feel like for this particular game, the class system is okay. I feel like it's probably in its infancy. the classes are both not differentiated enough, but also kind of too much in some ways. For instance, I really don't like the class exclusives, because not every class can perform the same actions, like can do the same stuff as the other classes. For instance, if you are a, what's it called, the tailor in this game, you are so weak that adventuring is going to be very difficult. Now, certainly you can do it. It's just very hard because you deal less damage. You have a lot less HP than everybody else does, and the only thing you get is like a little better armor durability, and you can make tailored gambeson. Woo. The tailor needs something else. I actually saw a mod that someone else made where they changed the tailor, or maybe they added to it. They called it the homesteader. And the homesteader gets more like bonuses to the survival aspects of the game. Like they get better crop production. They can harvest animals faster and get more drops from them. And they're somewhat weaker in both ranged and melee combat, but not like horrendously so. It's like a 10% reduction. And that seemed pretty good. I like that. And they also got the tailored gambeson as a craftable. Now, my problem with classes also comes from, in single player, if your particular class and you don't have and you have the exclusives enabled, then you just can't experience and make certain things in the game that you could if you were playing multiplayer. If you could, for instance, buy some of those items, like the Blackguard short sword and the Blackguard shield, maybe from treasure hunters, and if you could, maybe the clothiers would occasionally carry the tailored gambeson suits, maybe even just undyed ones, or maybe a specific color or two. I'd be a lot more okay with having the class system in single player with exclusives turned on, meaning no access to them. I also feel like the hunter gets 30% more damage with bows, or was it 20%? Let me see. It is 20% damage. It's 30% accuracy. And that's okay, but the numbers we're starting with are so small that it's almost meaningless. Like, if I'm fighting, say, most drifters, a lower level drifter means it might take one fewer hit to kill. A high level drifter might take 2 or maybe 3 fewer hits to kill, if we're talking like double headers and bells. But it's just not big enough of a difference for me to care. I really only play hunters because of the speed bonus. The speed boost. Just because, you know, getting from place to place in a streamed, streamed series is kind of necessary. All right. There we go. Got a little more saltpeter, not a ton. I think we did make some bombs, didn't we? Yes. Maybe. Yeah, they're down here, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need to worry about bombs right now. We do, however, need some sticks. Take some of you? Sure. Sorry, had a sneeze break there. Alright, so let's go take... Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take our basket off. And leave things here that should stay here. We'll just generally unload basket. Well, I think we need to cook soon. Because this amount of food will get us through the next stream. But after that, Yeah, I think cooking's on the menu next, honestly. There we go. Yeah, let's go real quick. We're gonna sleep, and then no, we're not. It's calm. Let's sleep, and then we'll go. No, we're gonna go to the temple, drop off the malachite, and then we'll sleep. Sheesh. Come on, Curzar. Untie that tongue, would you? Okay, so these are all the full stacks. There's a lot of full stacks. Let's just make room here. This'll be fine. And that is the lapis. Okay, so close that, and we'll just throw all this in here. And it fits perfectly and barely. There you are. I'm going to go and drop off. Where is the cactus? Did I put you in here? No. Must be up here. Hey there, Burnzilla. And Patrick Acock. Yeah, words are hard, Luthien Nightwolf. Hey, there they are. Okay. Hey, just over a stack. Not too bad. More of you. Sadly, Brinzilla and Patrick, I think you arrived at just the wrong time because we are wrapping up for the night. It is 10 o'clock. That means it's time for me to go. But everyone, thanks for hanging out tonight. I had a good time with you all. Glad we got to play this, and that we didn't have to like figure out some Discord hack solution to streaming tonight. It was very close, though. But hope to see you all Sunday. And as always, my name has been Curzar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.